Hi everyone, today I'm going to make some sardines in the air fryer with my special sauce. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anita and this is where I show you how I've lost over 145 pounds following an animal-based ketogenic diet. All right, we are going to air fry some sardines. I just got a case of sardines from Amazon. This is how I order them. I like the King Oscar brand. Now I get 3 or 4 different kinds from Amazon because when I do a sardine challenge, I like to mix up my sardines just to get a little bit of variety. But just as far as, you know, having them in my normal rotation, I do like to have this particular brand. These are water packed King Oscar bristling sardines. All the sardines that I order by the case are bristlings because they're very tiny. I love the tiny ones. You can eat the whole fish, skin, bones, and all. There's no heads, by the way. It's just the fish. And everything, you know, when you can something, this is basically pressure cooked, so you don't feel the bones, or I don't taste the bones or feel them or anything. Very easy to eat and get that high nutrition. So this is my recommendation. The other thing is because they're water packed, if I do use these for the sardine challenge, then I get to add my own fat of choice. So for this recipe, for each can of sardines, I'd like to use at least a tablespoon of fat. And you can do that either bacon grease, tallow, or butter. Those are the ones that work the best for this recipe. Butter is super expensive now. So I generally will use one of these. These are free. This is leftover fat from when I've cooked either a brisket or a roast in the case of the tallow, bacon in the case of this one. So today I think I'm gonna go with the bacon grease, so I'll get these out of the way. So that's basically all that's in this, the air fried sardines. While they're frying, I'm going to make the sauce, and this is sort of a mustardy, acidic sauce with some extra virgin olive oil. And you can, you know, you can emulsify it and make it nice and thick, or you can just shake it in a jar like I'm going to do today. And that will be a meal. This meal is sardine challenge approved. There's nothing in here that I wouldn't have on a sardine challenge, or you can use it in your regular rotation for keto or carnivore or low carb, whatever, wherever you are on the proper human diet spectrum. We're going to get started, but first we're going to talk about the sponsor of today's video, and that is Element. Whenever you're doing a challenge of some type where you're kind of stressing your body a bit, flexing your metabolic muscles, it's probably a good idea to have some electrolytes. I tend to use them more so in these challenges than just in my everyday. I do prefer the raw, unflavored Element. There are no sweeteners in here. There's no any extras added. It's just your science-backed formula of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium. I do like to put this in my meat broth or bone broth, which I drink in the morning. You can put it in your coffee or even just hot water. I have enjoyed it before with hot water and lemon. So right now, Element is offering to my viewers this 8 flavor sample pack. It contains 8 of their standard flavors. You can share these with a friend or try them out for yourself to see, you know, what you feel about the other flavors as well. And this will be put into your cart automatically when you go to their website and place any order. And you can do that at drinkelement.com/ketogenicwoman. That's drinkLMNT.com/ketogenicwoman. The link is on the screen and down below. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring today's video. Okay, in today's recipe, I'm going to use 2 cans of sardines. Typically, when I'm doing a sardine challenge, and you're eating all sardines, I normally will eat 2 cans at once, just so that I am satisfied. So that's entirely up to you. There's other people I have seen that eat 3 cans at once. It doesn't really matter. You can just adjust this according to your preferences. So the other thing I wanted to say is this recipe, because you're going to be stirring it every few minutes, it helps to have your sardines in something. And if you don't have a parchment liner, you can use whatever pan will fit inside your particular air fryer. So I'm going to start by opening these up and then draining them. Okay, I've drained the water out of the cans.
Oh, I should have saved it for...
You can save the water for your dogs or your cat. My dogs love the water. I'm just dumping them on a paper towel to get any extra moisture off there. The drier they are, the better, or the sooner they'll cook in the air fryer. Just pat those a little bit. There they are.
Look, Ma, no heads.
So many people ask me, how can you eat the heads? I've never eaten a head. I've never seen one with a head. If it did have a head, I'd eat it. There's good stuff in there. But, they don't. So, okay, so I'm going to start this up. I think I'll just let it default to its air fry temperature, which is 390. I don't know exactly how long they'll go, but I'm gonna break them up and kind of mix them around every 5 minutes. I will, at the first 5-minute interval, put about a tablespoon of this bacon grease in, and then I'll add some more. But for the first round is just to kind of get them going a little bit. So, and by the way, I know she does it differently, but I kind of figured out this technique from following Jackie Jam on Instagram. She does a lot of air fried sardines, and she was the first person that I saw that did it. She does it different. She chops them up real fine, mixes them with butter, all that other kind of stuff. And that I did that. That's great too. It's just, this is just different ways to get different types of texture. So thank you, Jackie, for sharing all the recipes and things on Instagram. It's always a good inspiration to follow other people that do that. So let's get this going. I'm just gonna try to spread them around for better drying. Okay, I'm gonna put this in the air fryer. It's ready to go. And in 5 minutes, we will add the first tablespoon of bacon grease. And then I'll make the sardine sauce that's gonna go on top. So we'll see you in the next segment. All right, we're at the 5-minute mark. Woo. Now be careful, because they do pop a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to use this to break them up a bit into smaller pieces. You don't have to, you can leave them whole if you like. And here's my tablespoon of the bacon grease. I'm gonna kind of mix them up in here. This will get these really frying. Okay, so we're gonna go another 5 minutes and then stir them again, maybe add some more bacon grease. In the meantime, let's talk about the sauce. So first of all, for those of you who have never been on the sardine challenge, it does help to use different types of sardines throughout the 3 days. And it also helps to use some very low-carb, safe condiments for the sardines. My favorite way to have canned sardines is straight from the fridge, cold, with either yellow mustard or this sauce I'm about to make. So, and I like to intersperse my cold sardines with sauce with hot sardines. And if you go to my 72-hour sardine challenge video, you can follow me for 3 days of making different sardine combinations and using different sardines, tracking my ketones, all that other kind of good stuff. in that video, I also make the sauce I'm going to make today. And there is a cheat sheet. The sauce recipe is on this sheet. And you can get that, it's at the bottom of that video. It's also on my website where I have an article about the 72-hour challenge. And you can download this for free. You don't even have to leave your email address, any, business like that. You just click and there you've got it. Put it on the fridge during those 3 days that you're doing the sardine challenge, and it will tell you everything you need to know. So let's go ahead with this sauce. I'm just going to shake everything up in a jar. I'm using extra virgin olive oil. If you have a problem with that, don't use it. You can use any type of oil that you like, or not, or you can just use, not make the sauce if you're not okay with mustard and the various things. So I'm putting in a 1/4 cup of olive oil. The other thing is that I don't always make it with the same amounts. You can, just make it to your taste. Doesn't matter if you add a 1/4 cup or a 1/3 of a cup or anything like that. It's whatever you want to do. Because I think one time I did a short and I switched around the cup measurements for the oil and the vinegar. And honestly, people catch those things, but you know what? It doesn't matter. So this is organic apple cider vinegar. It's called Nona Pia's. I think it might be Canadian, but I'm not sure. Raw, unfiltered, unpasteurized with the mother. Whatever brand you can get at the store that is organic with the mother is going to be perfectly fine. But this I get in Canada. Oh, it's supposed to be a 1/3 of a cup olive oil, a 1/4 cup vinegar. You see?
I rarely follow my own directions.
But it'll still turn out fine. I could add just a little bit more oil, but I'll just leave it at that. These things are not mission critical. Unless you're carefully counting macros, then sure. My favorite mustard, yellow. I think this might be Canadian too, not sure. I do like this one. It's French's Organic Mustard. About a tablespoon will do it. And again, it's not mission critical, whether it's a tablespoon or a teaspoon, your taste. Pinch of salt, big pinch. Okay, we're at the 5-minute mark again here. I'm going to open this up and stir them around a little bit more. Get some bacon grease in there too. Whoa. So again, be careful because they pop. And I think what it is, it's all the fat that's in these sardines. Like sardines are very natural fatty fishes, just like mackerel and salmon and all those fishies that are really good for you. They are. I think a can of sardines in oil is about 70-30, just like a ribeye steak. Tastes a little different than a ribeye steak, but you're getting those good ketogenic fats in. Canned sardines are known they raise your ketones when you eat enough of them and keep them in regular rotation in your diet. So very good for that. I'm just going to let these go now. And we are going to shake up, after I put the lid on, right? We're going to shake this up. Now, if you have a stick blender and you do that, you can get it, really thick and creamy. But it's going to taste the same regardless. So this is fine. I'm going to put them on my fishy plate. We'll be back as soon as these are ready. Okay, so I did check these at the 15-minute mark, and I thought, I want them just a little more crispy. So here they are. They look amazingly crispy. So just to recap, is 2 cans of water-packed sardines, 2 tablespoons of bacon grease. I'm going to scoop this onto my little sardine pan. Watch those popping sardines. They're still popping. Oh, look at those. You can hear the crispiness. Okay, they are very hot. I'm just going to let them cool down just for a moment. So this was 17 minutes total. If you have them chopped up smaller, the way that Jackie Jam does it, 15 minutes is going to be more than enough. I put the sauce in one of my little yogurt containers. This is from my Ultimate Yogurt Maker. These little jars come in so handy for so many things. Okay. All right, let's give this a try. Okay, so you can leave these just the way they are. They can even make a crunchy little snack, or you can make a meal out of them, pour some sauce on, and eat them all at once. Okay, we're going to try this now with the sauce. That takes it up a level to deliciousness. So the rest of the sauce, we can just put the lid on, put this in the fridge, and use it on our next recipe, even if it's just opening the can of sardines and pouring it over a fresh can of sardines. Perfect for the sardine challenge. So speaking of the sardine challenge, here's a little teaser for you all. I am working on a little booklet that's going to be available on Amazon because I do have so much spare time on my hands. But I get daily comments and questions and people wanting more explanation on my channel, on my previous sardine videos. So I thought, and I have had people ask me, are you going to put something together where we can just get everything all in one document? That's what this is going to be, and that will be released in early 2025 sometime, first quarter sometime. That'll be out there. I will keep the cost as low as I possibly can. Amazon, of course, has to take their the cost of printing the booklet and all that other stuff. So watch for that. I'm really excited about it and looking forward to that. So Sardine Challengers, this is another thing to try to help you get through those 72 hours. Okay, everybody. Thank you for watching and see you guys on the next video.
It's still rolling. Don't say action until it's time for action. Maybe you need to put the brakes. And I do prefer the raw, unflavored element. It does come in... Sorry? The raw, unflavored element is upside down. I do prefer the raw... so right now, Element is offering to my viewers this 8-flavor sample pack. Upside down. So right now, Element is offering to my viewers this 8-flavor sample pack. Welcome to my channel. My name is Anita, the animal-based ketogenic diet. Welcome. Did I say? I didn't say. I didn't. We didn't do the part where I say what I'm doing today. No, you did the wrong part. I did the wrong part. It's still rolling. Take two. Hi everyone. Today I'm going to make some sardines in the air fryer with my special sauce. Keep them in regular rotation.